Well, hey everyone, it's the sound couple. Stacy and I are off to another gig. This is a venue we've been at before and we've showed you, so this is our second time back. It's a bar. It was in our Back to the Bar 6 video. We're pretty excited about today, even though you've seen the venue and the band. A few things have changed. The band has gone through a lineup change and they actually are -1 member now, but they're replacing that with tracks. And funny enough is that wasn't their first choice. They did seek for another guitar player, but they did not have any luck finding anybody, and so they decided to just go with the tracks. So with that, they've done some gigs with the tracks, and this is our first gig with them though. And so today we're gonna focus on recording. We're gonna actually record in Studio One, and we're gonna record with the SD card just as a backup. They asked for the recording, so I guess we're under a little bit of pressure to make sure that we have that. So that's the neat thing about the PreSonus, is that we can, have the computer do the recording as well as the SD card for the backup, and other digital mixers can do it as well. So we're off to the gig. We are gonna probably go with the same setup as we did last time. However, I've checked their website, and the last time we were there was things about where we could put the speakers, and they said, oh, we have to put them up on the stage, which isn't ideal. I've seen pictures on their website, and I've seen plenty of bands that have, since us being there, have put the speakers on the floor. So we're gonna try to get that to happen today. Otherwise, yeah, it'll be the same setup as last time. So we'll see you guys at the gig.
Hey, look, no snow this time.
Still the cold though. Okay everyone, we are well on our way getting setting up. They're letting us put the cabinets on the floor this time, so we are going with the full rig here. And the other thing, last time we were here, right by that table, but this time we are going way in the back, which is not great in the sense that there's that overhang right there, but at least we'll be more out of the way, and we didn't have to run the Cat 5 way up. We ran it way up in the conduit there, so we're not having to do that. So it's actually kind of saving us some time, I think. Okay, this is pretty much all we have at the moment. We'll check back here in a little bit. All right, Stacy's refamiliarizing herself with the. No, it's not going very well.
We're gonna get some pinks and blues.
Is it not? I thought he had presets.
We'll check the presets out.
Okay. So we're running the Freedom Sticks again tonight, and we run them off Luminaire. These run more than just these lights, but the other thing we have is the remote. I think we showed that in another video. There's some cool things with the remote, even though it's more limited as far as you don't really know which programs you're on and whatnot, but there's some cool settings because you can set one as this one here is our master, and then these are all slaves, and they're slaves 2 through 4, 1 through 4 total. So on probably a half a dozen scenes or so, we can get some cool different patterns between the lights. I labeled them all what slave they are on top here, and we just tested the remote, and the board is out there and it works. So we'll see what happens later when it's an IR remote and it's running off the slave right here. Off the master. So we're gonna just check that out because there's some cool programs we can do. And so what I did is I labeled each of the Freedom Sticks, so we will put them up accordingly and see what we can get for some new patterns. So like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing some recording on the SD card. I have it right here, it's a mini SD. And let's see. No, I'm not going to power off the mixer. Go to edit. I'm going to go do a new session. All right, so we'll create that session. It's been a long time since we used this, so hopefully it will treat us well. So now we're going to select the tracks we want to record. So I could just either look at the board or down here, but we're going to do for sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, you can also select down here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope, not that. That's effects on from Studio One. We're not going to be using those tonight. And then the other thing we're going to do is do the bullet mic. I was told that they had an extra mic. I'm just going to stick this down here for now. Now is that where I want that? Actually, all right. It's actually 23. And I'll fix that name here in a second. And then we are also wanting to do the main left and right. I think that is good. I'm going to actually use channel 23 for the bullet, rename that. Then I'm going to go to my user layer. Okay, it kind of messes me up here. Well, I'll figure out something, but anyway, I just wanted to show you this, and then we're going to hit done. And then when the band starts, all we should have to do is hit record. We have Studio One running here. This is all armed and ready. Just need to hit record here, and we'll be doing multi-track from both the computer and from the SD card.
hey. All right. Check 2 1 2. Hey.
I need to know, they need to write down what songs have tracks on them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they added the one mic here, the bullet for the harmonica. I forgot to add that to the Oh boy, what's going on here too? I don't know why that's. You know, it just goes to show you every time something little changes, it doesn't take much just throw things off. The other thing I just wanted to report, I gotta figure out why that channel is peaking like that. But we are recording post digital send. So what that means is that we're sending everything with the channel processing. And you know, if I was doing a serious recording, I probably wouldn't do that. But for just kind of more of a reference, or you don't want to spend too much time post production, I found that the using the post kind of gives you a jumping off point instead of starting from a raw start. But if we're hired to do the recording, we'll send it free, and then we're going to spend the time, you know, back in the studio on with Studio One doing the full on deal. But yeah, why is that happening? So you know, guys, this has happened before, and it's like some sort of digital loop. And what is it that causes that? Oh, I know. So the source is digital. I bet you it's gone. No. It is not gone. Damn it. Okay, let's take a look at another channel here, see if we can get this figured out. So, people probably out there going, yeah, it's this, and I'm being a moron and not. Okay, so it's set to, oh, sorry, so it's network 15, it's in the NSB. Obviously I have no signal here. So what the hell is making this any different than, Jesus, really? What's interesting is that it says right here that the bullet, I got 22 dB of gain on it. And something, it's not right here, it's obviously I'm not looking at something right. So, all right, I'm going to stop the camera, see if I can figure out what's going on here, and I'll let you know when I find out. All right, I figured it out. So it's channel 23 to the mixer. So channel 23 is 23 here. I just have it routed to, I have it routed to 15 on the stage box, but that doesn't matter. It just matters what the mixer is on. So we got it on 23. Figured it out.
Always
Well, hey everyone, we are on our way home. Stacy is at the helm once again. She had a bunch of friends.
Coworkers.
She had like half the bar there tonight.
I have my own cheering section.
Cheering section for what?
They love the lights.
They love the lights. All right, well that's cool. Stacy and I were just talking, and change is always tough. And this band we've been working with for, gosh, I don't know, 3-4 years at least, and it almost became like a machine. So tonight was just different in the sense that we were trying to figure out everything once again, and it was almost like we were working with a new band, and we had a lot of good conversations. You know, they wanted to know what we liked, what we didn't like about the changes. Part of it was too, is the room. I actually liked where we were this time as opposed to last time.
No ladder.
No, well, no, but just from a sound position, and the fact that we were able to bring in more of the full system with the 2 CDL18s and the 12s. We weren't pushing the system very hard at all, and it just offered a little bit better perspective on how the room, but it's not a great sounding room. So we're gonna have to get through a few more gigs with the band, with the band, to really understand the impact of the changes. But
The guitarist and the bass player did not have, they didn't have any amps.
yeah,
So that was a huge difference too.
yeah, that's a really good point. The so not only have they downsized to a 4-piece, there were no amps on stage, and that's the direction they're going with. Sound check didn't go super great. The band started, I heard something weird, but we were getting this huge reverb on the tracks, and I'm freaking out thinking, oh God, you know, what's wrong on our side? So Stacy went up and messaged the drummer saying, hey, there's something really weird. They found it, but between the band and us, the night turned out okay, but we just weren't in our, sync that we normally are. It happens. We'll see you at the next gig.